our class today like we usually do with a little breathing, right? So make sure that you're sitting up nice and tall. Okay, maybe scoot back into your chair. Check in with your posture, right? Okay, and then maybe just place your hands on your lap. You are invited to close your eyes if you'd like, or just have your gaze down, kind of right in front of you. And then just let's all take a nice big deep breath. And sigh it out. Yeah. And we'll do 2 more like that. So take a nice big deep breath. At the top of the breath, open your mouth and sigh. And 1 more. Make this the biggest one yet. Nice big deep breath. And sigh it all out. Okay, the purpose of that is to just really let go of anything that's transpired so far this morning, so that you can just really come into the space here and be present here and now. Right, so now go and, don't go anywhere, just stay here, but focus in or pay attention to your own normal rate of breathing. Okay, so just, and that's part of the reason for just inviting you to close your eyes or have your gaze down, is so you can just focus in on your normal rate of breath. Not worried about what anybody else is doing, but just becoming aware of what your own body naturally does. Okay. And it might help you to maybe place your awareness just outside your nostrils. Okay, so that you can feel the cool air coming in, moving back into the throat and then down the windpipe, opening up the lungs and expanding the belly. And then as the out-breath begins, the belly contracts and the air gets pushed right back out through those nostrils. Okay. And you maybe or might be able to sense a difference in the temperature of the air. The air is slightly cooler on the way in, and then on the way back out, slightly warmed by your body. Okay, so that, again, well, breathing in through the nose, and then breathing back out through the nose, placing the awareness just outside your nostrils, and sensing that air, cool air coming in, and slightly warm air coming back out. And then again, you might consider counting to yourself how long the in-breath is compared to the out-breath. And not trying to control the breath at all right now. You're just paying attention to what you normally do. And as you start to become acquainted with the breath, and you have maybe some numbers, a number for how long it takes to come in and then how long it takes to go out. If the breath is not already where it's fairly even, see if you can slightly nudge the breath so that the in-breath and the out-breath are pretty close to even. So, for example, if maybe you're taking a count of 5 to come in, the in-breath, and trying to nudge the breath so that the exhale is a count of 5 as well. And then as you do that and continue, now taking a moment to just become aware of your body now feels. As you evened out the breath, has the body's sensations changed at all? Perhaps you start to notice that a sense of maybe calm starts to come over you. Maybe a sense of balance. Evening out the breath tends to bias our nervous system towards the parasympathetic or the rest and digest system. So if you're noticing kind of a slight calmness within you, that's why. So again, just a nice, even breath, breathing in and out through the nose, focused just on the breath, nothing else right now to be concerned about. And as we continue with the practice here today, I'm going to keep reminding you about the breath. I'll remind you to check in with the breath, to check in with your body, to notice how your body feels. And so for now, we're going to all take a breath together. So we'll breathe in, and then breathe back out. And then we're going to take a breath together again. Now this time, take our arms up overhead as we are inhaling. Join your hands together in a prayer pose, and then on the exhale, bring them down to our heart center. Pause here. I'm going to suggest that you maybe consider setting an intention for your practice today, the intention of calmness. Okay, and so if you'd like to do that, go ahead and take another breath, and then send that intention out to the universe on your exhale. Okay, and then we can release your hands, and then just come back into the space here. Everybody okay? Everybody a little bit calmer? All right. Okay, so let's go ahead now, and as we continue, we'll keep talking about the breath, but let's move into our bodies now a little bit more. And let's start, like we did last week, and we'll just start with our feet. And so just kind of, let's actually start with our knees and just kind of wiggle the legs, yeah, back and forth like so. Okay, just shake any tension out. And then just release the legs. And then we'll come back to the right foot and then lift it up a little and just point your toe and then, pull it up. Okay, and then let's try to move with the breath so that as you exhale, you're pulling up, and as you inhale, you're pointing down. Okay, so this is the inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Okay, and then we can try to do a circle, okay, with the ankle, and just keeping the rest of the leg relatively straight, and just making a circle with the ankle clockwise, and then counterclockwise. Good. All right, and then go ahead and just release the leg. And then we'll try the other leg, and so lifting up, and then we'll first pull up, and then point. So actually, inhale, and then exhale, inhale, and exhale, inhale, and exhale. And trying to keep the breath nice and even, just like we talked about at the very beginning. And now going ahead and moving into that ankle circle, and maybe you coordinate your breath with it as well, so that maybe as you're going down and around, you're exhaling, and as you're coming back up, there's an inhale. So exhale. also notice, is one direction easier than the other? Is it easier with one leg versus the other? I know with me, it's when I go out, it's a little bit, I think a little bit more. Yeah. All right, and so then just go ahead and release that. Okay, and now what we're gonna do is, you're gonna scoot up a little bit in your chair. Okay, make sure your feet are on the floor. And then you're gonna take a breath, and on the exhale, you're gonna pull that right knee in towards your chest. Okay, and then just hold that and keep breathing. And here, now try to relax, your shoulders up. So just relax the shoulders, okay, and then just breathe here. Okay, so nice, even breath, just like you did at the very beginning. And then you can go ahead and release that. Okay, and then we're going to the other side. So take a breath first, and then on the exhale, bringing that left leg in towards your chest. Okay, trying to stay nice and tall. And then on your next inhale, you can go ahead and bring that leg down. Okay, so now, you all know how to do cat and cows and sitting, right? Okay. So now we're gonna move up into our pelvis a little bit. And so, sitting up nice and tall, so I had you already move up. Place your hands maybe on your lap. And then as you breathe in, you're moving into that cow position. So here, you're tilting the pelvis forward so that you arch, maybe just a little bit through your back. Let me show you this way. So breathing in, I do a little bit of an arch. And then as I exhale, I'm rounding like a cat. Yeah, and I can get here's my in breath, and then my out breath. Okay, and in breath, and then my out breath. Okay. And you can get your head involved here. So as you breathe in, I can look up. Okay, as I move into that cow position. And then as I exhale, I can move into that cat and my head comes down. Okay. Good. And just moving with the breath. Beautiful. I see some really nice cat and cows here. Okay. Do a couple more. Okay, good. And now we'll find that neutral position. So we were going to the two ends of how much motion's available. So kind of come back to that, what we call neutral, and where there's a little curve in your lower back, but not too big, right? So you're sitting up. You're sitting on your sit bones. You should feel there's little bones underneath there. So if you want, you can try even rocking forward and back a little bit to find the middle point there. Okay, so nice and tall. And now, kind of lifting up through the chest. Okay, so your shoulders are right over your pelvis. And now here, we're gonna move up past the shoulders for now. And then you're gonna turn your neck over to the right. Okay, and then back to center. We'll take a breath here, and then on the exhale, now go to the left. Okay, and then just noticing here, as you then come back to center, is it easier, one side versus the other? Just noticing the difference, if there's any. Okay, so take a breath, and on the exhale, we're going right, and then back to center on the inhale. Take another breath here. Now inhale, and then exhale, over to the left. Okay. Pause, take a breath. And then on your next inhale, coming back to center and just pausing in the middle. Okay, did you notice any difference? No, maybe not. No. Okay. All right, and now we'll go ahead and lift our heads up, kind of looking up towards the ceiling, and on the inhale, and then on the exhale, coming back down. Chin towards chest. On the inhale, chin kind of goes up, kind of almost up towards looking up towards the ceiling, and then back down on the exhale. Okay, good. All right, and so now once again, finding that kind of middle position so your neck is nice and long. You're lifting up you're lifting up from the crown of your head, but you're also grounding down through those sit bones, okay, so that your torso is lengthened. Yeah, okay, so now we're gonna take our arms up again now, and we're gonna do it on an inhale. And you're gonna just leave your arms here and check in with your shoulders that you haven't hiked up those shoulders too much. Okay, and then you're getting as tall as you can here. Okay, and now take another breath, inhale, and then exhale, let the arms come down. And once more, take an inhale, take those arms up, and then this time, you're gonna interlace your fingers and flip your palms upward. So your arms should be up by your ears or as close to that as you can. Okay, and then take a breath here, and now we're gonna kind of lean over to the right. Okay, now try to relax your face. Relax your face. You don't have to work so hard.
I got it.
No, I know, but still try to relax your face. Just try to relax your face. Okay, so just breathe here. Okay, and you're gonna feel opening, stretching. The deeper your breath, the deeper the stretch you're gonna feel. All right, and now on your next in-breath, come back to center. Okay, let's go ahead and reach upward one more time, and now release those arms. Okay, just in the middle here, let's do some shoulder circles to release any tension that you're building up through that motion. Okay, clockwise and then counterclockwise. Okay, just releasing any stress and tension. Okay, and now let's go ahead once more, take those arms up overhead. Okay, interlace your fingers, flip the palms up. Okay, reach up one more time, getting as tall as you possibly can here. And then on the exhale, now we're going left. Okay, and just breathe here, see if you can take 3 breaths. Again, the deeper the breath, the deeper the stretch that you're gonna feel all along your right side. Okay, you might even feel in your armpit, down by your right hip. Okay, just take your time, keep that breath nice and even. Stay relaxed and calm. Okay, and then on your next inhale, you're coming back up to center, reaching up one more time, and then release the fingers and let the hands come down. Okay? All right, so now you're gonna kind of reset, make sure that you're in a nice neutral position, and then take a breath, and now we're gonna turn our bodies to the right. So maybe the right hand goes by the back of the right chair, your left hand is by your right thigh. Okay, and then just breathe here. We're just doing a gentle twist here. And just breathe. And then on your next in-breath, you're coming back to center. Pause, take a breath, and then we're going over to the other side. Okay, and breathe here. And as you're breathing, you want to feel your navel on the exhale moving back towards your spine, and maybe here your twist can deepen just a little. Maybe. Okay? All right, now on your next in-breath, come back to center and just release all of that. Okay, so now we're going to take our arms up again on the in-breath. Okay, and now you're going to take the arms down and you're going to let the right arm cross underneath the left. Okay, kind of making an X. And then bend your elbows and then see if you can kind of join your palms, well, no, kind of together. Yeah, so turn your palms towards each other. Okay, yeah. Okay, and then just breathe with this. And then see, now you might feel some pulling through the backs of your shoulders, right, as you do this. And now as you're here, then see if you can lift the arms up from the shoulders a little bit, and you feel maybe a little bit more. And then bring them back down and do that on an exhale. And then we'll breathe in, and then the arms go up, and then exhale back down. Okay, and then we're gonna and then you're gonna move into an in-breath. You're gonna release the hands, take them back up. Okay, and now on the exhale, you're gonna do it just the opposite. So now the left is going underneath the right, elbows bend, and then your palms come together. Yeah, kind of. They might not come together, but that's, yeah. Okay, and then just breathe here, and then once again, maybe kind of lifting from the shoulders upwards, and And then, yeah, and then, okay. All right, we'll do this again, okay? And then back. Okay, then on your next exhale, just release, take the arms back up, and then we'll just take them back down, straight down. Okay, I'll walk you through it one more time. That's okay. All right, so here we go. So take the arms up on the inhale. Okay, and now we're gonna take the arms start to come down. The right arm, this one, is gonna go underneath the left. So I made an X. Okay, everybody have your X? Okay, then I bend my elbows, so my hands come towards me. And now I bring my forearms towards each other, and then maybe my palms can touch. Yeah, there you go, okay? All right, and then just hold that. So turn your hands the other. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Okay, and breathe here. Okay, we'll just do this much. And now release and go, let the arms come down, and then they go back up. Okay, and now on the exhale, they start to come down, and now the left arm is gonna go underneath the right. So there's your X, right? And then bend your elbows. Okay, and now my hands are facing me right now, okay? And now my forearms are gonna turn so that my palms start to face each other, yeah? Yeah, there you go. And Joe, just keep going yeah. And then, yeah, there you go. That's it. Okay? And then just breathe here. And now release. And we'll take the arms up one more time. And now exhale, arms come down. Okay? Now your shoulders are tired. So now let's go ahead and make sure we do some shoulder circles, clockwise, and then counterclockwise. Okay? And then just to do a little bit more, let's go ahead and shrug the shoulders now intentionally, and then just release. Okay, and one more time, shrug those shoulders, and then release. Okay. All right, so now we've kind of got that done. Let's come down to our hips again, or down to our hips. And now let's bring this left knee in towards your chest, and then can you open up at the left knee so that my outside of my left ankle is resting on top of my right thigh? Or somewhere under there? Okay, everybody's got it. All got it, okay? Yeah, and then just rest. Just let the leg rest there. Okay, and breathe here, sitting up nice and tall. Okay, now, if you want to try for anything more, see if you can hinge or come forward from the hip a little bit. And you're gonna feel some pulling through your hip. Okay, and then just go as far as you can comfortably. Okay, and just breathe here. You don't have to be too, aggressive. All right, and then on your next exhale, come back up if you lean forward, and then just release that leg, let it come back down. Okay, take a breath, and then on the exhale now, we're bringing the right knee up towards us, and then opening the leg, yeah, and then letting the right side ankle rest on top of the left thigh. Yeah, beautiful, okay? Yeah, and then just be here, okay? You do this to maybe put your shoes on, right? This is very functional, actually, position. Okay, and then just breathe here, and then if you want, you can just, come forward a little bit, and you're gonna feel some pulling. Do you feel it? In through that right hip area. Okay, so you're just opening up the hips here a little bit. Okay, breathe. Okay, always breathing. Okay, and then on your next inhale, you can just start to release, let the leg come back down. Okay, so now, you all have a block in front of or near you, right? Okay, so we're gonna put the block just kind of in front here, and just have it kind of ready. And just with the block, I'm just gonna borrow yours for a moment. As we start to do this, the block has, this position, but it also has a position like this. Okay, so let me just show you where we're gonna try to go. And I'll put it on the tall side up for now. As you're gonna have the block in front of you, so just watch right now. We're gonna go up with our arms, Okay, just watch. Okay, and then you're gonna come back down. Okay, and then you're gonna, so we'll do that first to warm up. Then we're gonna we're gonna go back up, and then we're gonna start to come down on an exhale. Okay, and then what you're gonna do is you're gonna leave one hand here. Okay, my head's gonna be relaxed, and then I'm gonna turn and take my look. We're gonna go to a twist. Okay, that's where we're going. Now, if this is too high, you can put it down. If you don't need it, that's fine too. But I just have it there for you, depending on where you all are. Okay? So I'll guide you there. We'll go together. But I just wanted to show you where we're going to go, and we'll do it on both sides. Everybody okay with that idea? Okay, here we go. All right, so here we go. Just have the block in front of you. So, okay, we're going to just start to. Okay, first, before we do anything, just make sure you have a nice position. You've got your belly engaged, right? You can feel those sit bones behind you. Now let's take a breath and take those arms just up and around, stretching, getting as tall as you can, and then let them just come back down. Okay? And now this time we're going to take the arms straight up overhead, nice and tall. Okay, and then before we do our twist, this time we're going to go ahead and just take a breath, and on the exhale, you're just coming straight down over your thighs. And then just let yourself rest there. Can you do that? Yeah, we're not doing anything with the block yet. We're getting ready. Not yet. Okay, now if you need the block but
our legs should be together.
yeah, they're close together, and if it's more comfortable to have the block there for you, you can use the block, but yeah. Okay, and then from here, let's just slide our hands up along our shins and come back up to your seated position. Okay, everybody okay with that?
Yeah.
Let's just try it one more time, just to make sure. So take a breath, and we're just gonna, we've been up. So let's take our arms straight up, stretch, and then on the exhale, just coming down all the way over your lap or over your thighs, and let your hands come down. If it's more comfortable with the block, go ahead and use the block. Okay, and then let's just make sure that you can shake your head yes, shake your head no, so you've got your neck relaxed, okay? And your shoulders actually should be relaxed here too, okay? Breathe, staying calm, keep that nice even breath. And now on your next in-breath, we're gonna just slide our hands back up just to a seated position, okay? All right, everybody okay? We got a little stretching in. All right, so now have your block there ready, okay? And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a breath, take our arms straight up, okay? And then you're gonna let the right arm, I'm waving it, the right arm is gonna come, they're both gonna come down. Let's take both arms straight down first. Okay, but have the right arm now on the block, and then on your next in-breath, you're gonna open up towards the left and take the left arm up towards the ceiling. Now, your eyes, your neck could be straight ahead. If it's more comfortable to look down at your feet, do that. Or if you can look up at your left hand, do that. You have a lot of options. I'm just checking on you. Okay, stay there and just keep breathing. Okay, and as you breathe, making sure that you're contracting, right? The belly moves inward on the out-breath and outward on the in-breath. Everybody okay? Kind of? All right, so now on your next exhale, bring the left arm, the one that's up in the air, bring it back down. Okay, now you're back where you kind of started, and now on your next in-breath, slide your arms back up to your lap. Everybody okay? You survived? Okay, all right, everybody okay? No, seriously, all right. Okay, so we got to, we always have to do everything on both sides in yoga. Okay, so here we go. So we're gonna first just take our arms up and stretch upward this way. Okay, get nice and tall, and then let the arms come back down. Okay, and now this time taking the arms straight up overhead. Again, getting nice and tall. Okay, ground down through those sit bones. Make sure you can feel yourself sitting down there. All right, and now on your exhale, you're gonna come on down towards the block. Okay, with your both hands.
And now maybe rest your hand on the block, your left hand on the block. And you know it's coming. So now on your next in-breath, your right arm is gonna go up towards the ceiling, and you can turn your body just a little bit towards the right, yeah. Okay, maybe. All right, and then just be here. Oh, you guys look great. Okay. Breathe. Okay, and again, your gaze, you can be looking down at your feet. You can look straight ahead, or if you want, you can look up at your right hand. A lot of options. Or play with it a little bit. Try different positions. As you keep breathing. All right, and now on your next out breath, let your right hand come back down onto the block. Now they're both there. Take a breath just to pause. And now on your next in-breath, come on up, slide your hands along your shins, and just bring your hands to your lap. Okay, you okay? And now, I know you guys are ready for your break. And now take your arms up overhead before we're done, and then exhale, let the arms come back down. Whew. Okay, and you now take a break, take a water break. Okay, just a few minutes. Okay, and then we'll stand up. Okay.
Arlene, can you tell everybody that the sign sheet will be back here every week?
Okay.
Okay, because I don't.
Not everybody's signing in. Okay, so if you haven't signed in already, go ahead and sign in. There's a sign-in sheet in the back.
I don't know if I'll see one, although I am. I said, I don't know if I'll see one, although I am.
Well, he
I
got
am.
a call from Dawn. She was supposed to, she thought she was coming tomorrow, but she's coming today. But Highway 80 is closed, so she can't come right away.
Really? It's closed?
80, yeah, I don't even know where it is. Oh, there's a fire?
Oh, I don't know, masking. Why is it
I don't
closed?
know.
Oh, okay.
Our friend, John, his daughter's coming today, and she's picking up, they're going back to that, but anyway. So she called and she was supposed to come today, and she said that, well, she will come. But she won't.
All right.
So anyway, she, so then, so they're gonna go
All right, let's come back, ladies and gentlemen.
Maybe, I'm not sure, I forgot. There's so much going on.
Make sure you get a little water.
Come on in, and in the kitchen, and then Ray and Jody called, and Jody said, "Well, I go," and Jody said, I haven't seen Jody.
Okay, now we're gonna do something
Yeah.
a little, somewhat, well, partly similar to what we just did, but now in standing. Right? So, we'll do part of that. Okay, so now, so just have your block near you, so you know where it is. And then once again, we're, come to your standing position, your mountain pose. So your mountain pose, your ground, you can have the chair right behind you. You won't be standing too long. But have your chair right behind you. So here, in mountain pose, you're grounding down through your feet, right? And so, actually when you're standing, you should be able to have the balls of your feet and your heels on the floor, but lift up your toes. Okay, and then you can, well, in shoes it's hard, but spreading your toes and then placing them back down.
Do you always do that in mountain pose? Should we always have our toes up when we're doing?
Well, you can just check to make sure that you're,
I never do that.
you can check just so that you're not tipped too far forward.
Okay.
Because when you're standing,
Yeah, I
in mountain
realize.
pose, you should be able to lift up your toes and still feel okay. And then you can just place them back down. Okay. And then from here, check in that your belly is engaged, right? So your hips are kind of tucked under a little bit. I'm going to keep mentioning that. It's so important. And then lift up the torso, right? Shoulders are back. And then your palms are facing forward. But you can relax a little bit. Okay, sorry. Right. And then your chin is parallel to the floor, right? So that's kind of our starting pose, okay? And just be here. Just feel what that is like in your body, okay? And then again, we're gonna take a nice big breath and take our arms up overhead. Okay, now you're smiling, I like that. Okay, and then just in prayer pose, and just let the hands come down back to your heart center, and then just release. This time, arms up. Okay, and then this time we're gonna go straight down. So now keep your knees relaxed, but there's a block in front of you. So see if you can just bring your fingertips to the block. Okay, good. All right, and then just now release your hands from the block, wherever that is, on your legs. Put your hands on your shins, and then slowly just slide your hands along your shins. Is that okay? All right. And so once again, so this time taking the arms straight up, nice and tall, get as tall as you can. Try to get the arms as close as you can to I'm knocking my head back before so you see my ears or my arms are above my ears. Okay, and then from here, take a breath, and then on the exhale, make sure your knees are slightly flexed. You're coming just straight, so you're hinging at the hip. Okay, so you're bending forward from the hip and coming down towards your block. And I'm gonna just watch, yeah. Good. Okay, and then you can take the hands from the block, place them on your shins, and then just come on up, sliding along your shins. Good, all right? Okay, so now we're gonna do something different. So now we're gonna spread our feet. Okay, we're gonna be in that straddle pose. And you can do the same thing here. So you can take those arms up. You can leave the block there if you want. Or actually, we're going to use it. And then now, just try to, okay, let's do a swan dive. Let's take the arms up and then open up the arms and then swan dive down. So now you're going to let your chest reach first and then take the arms down and then you can reach for your block. Okay, if you don't need the block and you can get to the floor, that's fine, but the block is there if it's just too much for you to go all the way down. Okay? All right, then just be here. Everybody okay? Mm-hmm. Okay, breathe. And now try bending the right knee. And just kind of let the right knee bend, come back to center, straightening out both legs. And now let the left knee bend, and then come back to center. Take a breath. On your next in-breath, make sure that you've got your belly engaged. Start to round like a cat as you come all the way up. Take the arms up. Okay, we're still in a straddle, and now here from this position, walk the feet in. And then exhale, arms come down. You're looking at me, what's your name?
Susan.
Susan, you're looking at me like, how did I get there? Like, whoa. I don't know if that's how you feel, but that was like, no. Your expression was priceless. Cute. Okay, all right, okay, so we're gonna do that again, so you know where we're going, okay, and then we're gonna add a little bit. So here we go. So now, before we take our arms out, we're gonna just move into a straddle. Okay, we're gonna take the arms back up. Okay, you're gonna open up the arms and this time lead with your chest if you can and come all the way down slowly. Okay, if you have the block there in front of you, you can use it. If you don't need it, that's fine. Let your head relax. You can maybe shake your head yes, shake your head no. Okay, now from here, you can bend the right knee again. Okay, maybe a little bit, and then come back to center. Take a breath, and then on the exhale, bend the left knee. And come back to center. Okay, and now from here, you're gonna come up on an inhale, just bringing your arms up along. Okay, and then we're gonna stop right here. Okay, you're gonna place your hands on your hips. Okay, we're still in a straddle. Okay, breathe. Okay, now you're gonna turn the right foot out. Okay, we went here last week, so this is now gonna be a little bit familiar. Okay, right foot is turned out, let the left foot go in a little bit as well. Okay. Bend the right knee. All right, good, beautiful. Okay, this is your warrior kind of foundation, okay? And now from here, turn your body towards your right leg. Okay, just upper body. And then take your arms up. And now you're all in warrior one. Okay, beautiful. Okay, breathe and check in with what's happening through the belly. Okay, is your belly still engaged? Okay, breathe. And then from here, you can open up into your warrior two. So that means you're going to turn your body back to center, let your arms come down, and now, you're right. My gaze goes to the right. Perfect, beautiful. Up to, yeah, we're all going towards the right. So
Then we're going to.
that's your left. So turn your head to, no, you're good.
Wait,
Arms,
okay, now
turn the other way. Turn your head the other way.
This way?
No, the other way.
To the left, I mean right.
That's
Right. That's right. Okay. All right, breathe. Okay, good. All right, and now on your next exhale, let your arms come down. Straighten out your right leg, and then turn the right foot in. That's okay. Virginia, right?
No, Julie.
Julie, okay. Oh, you're Virginia.
Close.
Okay. All right, close. Okay. All right, so we're still in a straddle, right? And now, just to give your legs a break, see if you can turn. Yeah. There you go. That's it. And just come back together. Shake the body out. Okay, just let all that tension release. Okay. We got to go back, but now we're going to do the left side.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So now we're going to go right into the warrior pose, though. So so go ahead and back into your straddle, and you might feel some tension in here. Some of you, because we don't spread our legs a lot. Okay, especially ladies. Okay, you can put your hands on your hips to start. Okay, and now turn your left foot out. Okay, and then the right foot turns in a little bit. Bend the left knee. Make sure your left knee it's not rolling in, it's right in line with your left big toe. Okay? All right, now you're going to turn your body towards the left leg. Okay, and then on your next inhale, you're raising your arms up overhead. Okay, and then just look straight ahead. This is warrior one. So think, you're a warrior, so big and strong. There you go. And strong, right? Okay, keep your belly engaged. Just breathe. Okay, make sure you're breathing, staying calm. Okay, on your next in-breath, you're going to open up. So my right arm is going to go down, and my left arm is going to go down, and I'm going to look over my left hand. Okay, so we're all going left. Yep, perfect. Okay, and just breathe here. Beautiful. Oh, I wish I could take a picture. You guys look great. Okay, just breathe. All right, and now, on your next exhale, release your hands, and then you can straighten out that left foot, and then turn your feet back, or left foot back in. You're back in your straddle, and then once more, we're going to just kind of turn our heels in, then our toes, until our feet come back together. Okay, beautiful. Woo! Okay, we did a lot. Okay, all right. So from here, let's just do one more nice big breath. Okay, exhale. We're gonna swan dive down one more time, reaching down for maybe your block or maybe the floor, whatever's comfortable for you. You're gonna do one more, just kind of sliding your hands up along your shins, keeping your back nice and straight. We're gonna pause here. This is called the halfway lift. Okay, so you're just pausing here. And guess what? From here, you're gonna bend your knees, and we're gonna just then sit down. Just the chair's right behind you, I think. Okay, I didn't just sit down.
Back there somewhere.
It's okay. Oh, do you need a chair? Oh, your chair's right
No.
here. Okay, all right. And you're back in your chair.
Last year exercise like that, that the Spartan girls exercise. I was a Spartan maybe 25 years ago. They showed me all girls how to compete the boys. To see exactly
Yeah.
like you just showed us.
Yeah. All right, so you're back in your sitting. All right, and so now once more, let's move into just a gentle twist here. So we're gonna, but this time it's gonna be a little deeper. So you're gonna take the right leg over we'll take a breath. On the exhale, bring the right leg and cross over the left. Okay, as best you can. And then the upper body's gonna go to the right. So you're gonna take your left hand, place it on the outside of your left thigh, and then you're gonna turn towards the right. So you can, just have your hand on the chair here. If you have a little bit more motion, you can place your right hand on the back of the right of the chair. Okay, so your upper body's going right, the lower body's going, you cross the right over the left. Does that make sense? Okay, just breathe here. Keeping your spine nice and tall. Okay, and then on your next in-breath, come back to center, so unwind, and then uncross the right leg. Check in with your body, check in with the breath. Are you still, is your body nice and straight here? Take a breath. On the exhale, bring the left leg towards you, and then just cross it over the right. Okay, now, if you want, you could scoot up a little bit and place the left hand. I'm going to show you from here. I'll turn both ways. Place the left hand right behind your bottom, if that's available to you. So, okay, like so. If you don't like that, you can just place it, behind the chair. But then, your right hand is going around your right. Yeah. No, I'm sorry, your left hand. Okay, and then look. Does that make sense? Yeah, you're all going, yeah, that's right. You're good, you're good. Amy, that's right. Okay, just breathe here. All right, and then on your next inhale, coming back to center, you start to unwind, and then uncross your legs, check in again, and now maybe take a breath and bring the right knee back in, pause, and then let it down, take the left knee in, okay, and then back down. All right, and then one more time, take those arms up overhead and just let yourself come forward.
Yeah, and just release. Okay, and then sliding the hands along the shins one last time, and then you can pause here where your hands are back on your lap. Okay, so now we're gonna move into our meditation. So, those blocks that you have, if you want to rest your feet like I saw some of you doing at the very beginning, totally fine. Now it's okay to do that. Or just position yourself in your chair so you're comfortable, and you can hold the position for the next about 6, 7, 8 minutes. Okay? So just pick a position that you're going to be able to sustain. Again, you're invited to close your eyes or to just have your gaze down, whatever is more comfortable for you. Come back to your breath, just noticing now if your breath has sped up a little bit with all the motion that we did, or maybe it's still at that nice, even, calm breath. Either is fine, just be aware of what your body has done. Okay, and then gently, slowly, let your awareness come down to your toes. Let your toes release, let your toes relax. Release the balls of your feet. Your arches and your heels. Soften your ankles, your shins and your calves. Soften your knee joints. Allow the muscles of your thighs to release and to relax and let go. Soften your hip joints. And allow the pelvis and the sacrum to also release and let go. And then let your awareness move upward to the belly,
Sensing the belly once again, and the movement of the belly as you breathe in and out. And then let your awareness move up to your torso, to your trunk. Feel your ribs and release the little muscles in between each of your ribs. There's 12. So that when you breathe in, you can feel your rib cage expanding, and as you exhale, you can feel the rib cage moving inward. And then let your awareness move up to your chest. And notice the small movement of the chest as you breathe in and then back out. Spread your collarbones, allowing the collarbones to open so that your shoulders become a little farther apart from each other. Soften the muscles around the shoulders. And then allow the muscles of the upper arms, triceps and biceps, to soften as well. Release your elbows, your forearms, your wrists. Allow your thumbs to release. The palms of your hands, your fingers, and then all of your fingertips. And now, let your awareness move up to your forehead, softening the skin of the forehead, releasing the space between your eyebrows. Allow your eyes to gently rest within their sockets. Release your jaw, and as your jaw relaxes, you may notice that your lips will slightly part. Your teeth may part, and the tongue will come to rest behind your lower teeth. And then allow your chin to move just a little closer down towards your throat, your chest, releasing the back of your neck. And now take a few breaths to check in with your body once more. If there's any body part that needs a little more attention, allow the in-breath to go there, bringing oxygen and nourishment to that body part. And the out-breath taking with it any lingering stress or tension. So that slowly and gently, you're allowing your body to move into a state of deep rest. And as your body continues to deepen its state of relaxation, you may notice a heaviness within your body as the muscles release further and further, giving way to a sense of lightness. Almost as if you're floating. Remember remembering though that that breath is your anchor, the in-breath and the out-breath. Connecting your body to the mind, which will also follow the body to become more relaxed. Remembering that the breath is your anchor, the in-breath and the out-breath. So we're going to start to come back gently. You might begin by just deepening your breath, or wiggling your fingertips, wiggling your toes or feet. Just gently reintroducing movement back into the body. Eventually you may want to make the movements bigger, so maybe you take your arms up overhead, just stretching as if you just awakened from a deep rest. And then letting the arms come back down. Maybe moving your body forward to a state of a little bit more alertness. Feel that? Think so? And then we'll go ahead and take our arms up overhead one more time, reaching upward and then joining our hands in a prayer pose and slowly bringing them down to our heart center. Recalling the intention that we said at the beginning, which was about calmness and balance. And if you'd like to keep that for yourself for the rest of the day, resend that back out to the universe. Okay, and then let's express gratitude to ourselves for being present, for the commitment to be here. It's a big deal. And then also express gratitude to our bodies for allowing us to move in different ways that can bring us joy. Namaste.
Namaste. Namaste. Definitely one of the bodies to keep moving.